The city lights blurred through my tears. The pregnancy test on the counter showed 2 pink lines. Twins. Confirmed by the doctor that very afternoon. My mind reeled back to him. Julian Voss. 6 months of stolen moments and shared dreams. He was building an empire, and I was the architect helping him design it. But then, a knock at my door. It was his mother, Patricia. Her words were like ice. "My son has a destiny," she said. "You're not suitable for this family." She claimed Julian didn't want a family, that it was a distraction he couldn't afford. She even played me a recording, his voice, clear as day, saying children were a distraction. She offered me money to disappear. I refused her money, but I took her advice. I wrote him a letter, a simple goodbye, and vanished, leaving the city, my career, and the man I loved behind, carrying his 2 most precious secrets with me. For 5 years, Nina's regret was a constant shadow. She watched her twins, Oliver and Sophie, play in the garden, a garden their grandmother figure Grace had helped plant. The twins were the beautiful, unexpected outcome of her painful departure. They had their father Julian's creative spark, a father they'd never met. Sophie constantly asked about him, wondering if he had her dark hair. Oliver asked if he was tall. Nina could only offer vague truths, her heart breaking with each lie. Meanwhile, 200 miles away, hotel magnate Julian Voss was working late, as he had every night for 5 years, unable to let go of the woman who vanished. Scrolling through industry news, he froze. A photo. Nina. Older, but undeniably her, accepting an architecture award. She was in Thornhill Bay, just 3 hours away. His relief quickly turned to a storm of questions. Why did she leave? He immediately called the private investigator he'd kept on retainer for years. "I found her," he said. "I want to know everything." The answer came back in hours, and it shattered his world. Nina had children, twins, born 7 months after she disappeared. His children. Now he's on his way to Thornhill Bay, not just for answers, but to get his family back. He found her 5 years after she disappeared. 5 years of thinking she was gone, maybe even dead. But an award photo led him to a small seaside cottage. And there she was. And there they were, his children. 2 beautiful kids with his hair, his eyes. He'd missed their first words, their first steps, all because of a lie. When he confronted her, the truth was a twisted, heartbreaking mess. His own mother had manipulated her, playing on her fears and using his own words out of context to drive her away. She convinced her to vanish, to take the secret of their children with her. Now, standing on a beach, facing the woman he once loved, all he could see were 5 stolen years. But anger gave way to a deeper need, to know the children he'd never met. The path forward wasn't simple, but for them, he would try. It was time to meet his son and daughter.